So
let me see your phone. Go ahead and end it.
Nope.
End it right now. Listen, do you understand what I just said to you?
There is nothing more satisfying than seeing a corrupt police officer getting held accountable, and it is even better when it is done by someone a few pay grades above them. So make sure to watch until the end, as these tyrants were owned and humbled by higher authority. Officer Wayne Casey of the Pevely Police Department caught a glimpse of truck driver Matthew Rankin as he was silently filming a traffic stop from the corner of a gas station. The officer decided to drive off to him, and what followed was downright abysmal.
Hey, Arnold's pulling up. You got the stuff right there. I'm gonna go over there and have a talk with. Right here. What's up, bud? You got ID with you?
Sorry, no.
You have no ID with you.
No, I'm not in my truck. Plus, it's not a stop and ID state. I'm not committing.
No, it is. Do you realize you are in
No,
Missouri?
it's not-
It is
there's
now
no-
illegal to record the police officer. I can seize your phone right now
It's a
as
live
evidence.
stream. It's a
That's
live
fine.
stream, so
Let me
there's
see your
no
phone.
evidence on that.
Go ahead and end it.
Nope.
End it right now. Or I
Sir,
will place you
just
under arrest.
committed a couple of felonies. It's
Listen, do you understand what I just said to you? Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Do you understand? Listen to me. Listen to me.
Sir. Okay,
Stop.
I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off.
Stop right now. Do you understand me?
Officer Casey crossed a dangerous line, violating multiple constitutional rights when he confronted Matthew, who was lawfully filming a traffic stop in a public space.
Yes, sir. It's a live stream. There's no evidence on the phone. You just turned it off, so there's
It is illegal in the state of Missouri to film us.
the Supreme Court's already ruled
No.
against that, sir.
Bull. I'm going to seize your phone
Sir,
as evidence.
suggest you don't do that.
Oh,
You've lost
I don't
your
care what you suggest.
You don't. You've
Being
lost-
recorded right here.
Okay.
Let me
You've
see your
lost-
ID.
You've lost your qualified immunity.
Let me see your ID. Do you understand what I just asked you? Let me see your ID. You're interfering with my traffic stop. Let me see your ID.
I'm on the other side of the street.
It doesn't
sir.
matter. You're taking my attention away from my traffic stop, because now I have to watch over here to see what you're doing to make sure you're not going to harm me. Therefore, you're interfering with my stop because I am now taking my attention away from my traffic stop. Do you understand what I just said?
The officer illegally demanded Matthew's identification, even though there was no solid, reasonable, articulable suspicion of any crime. This overstep is a clear abuse of authority.
But I'm telling you.
Give me, listen, I don't want your explanation. I don't want your explanation. Do you understand that?
Oh, I understand.
Okay then, great. Now that we understand each other.
Here you go.
Stand right here in front of my patrol car. In front of my patrol car. And I'm just telling it, you're not out here asking me questions. You understand that? Yeah, no, I didn't. Okay.
That's my opinion.
I don't care what your opinion is. All right? Do you know what a felony is in the state of Missouri from being from Texas? I don't think so, okay?
You don't have.
What did you say? No, there is no. Right. Where's your vehicle at, bud?
Here.
Huh? Where? Where? Which one? Because I asked you where your vehicle is.
This is yet another case of camera fear taken to the extreme. A regular cop suddenly starts inventing fake laws out of thin air.
Which one?
About eight
8 trucks back.
back.
Here's the deal, bud. You have no idea what's going on out here,
I
okay?
have absolutely no idea.
Exactly.
I have no
So
interest
you
in
have,
interfering.
listen. Stop interrupting me. Let me talk. When we're conducting a traffic stop with a well-known drug dealer,
I kind of figured that. Since
Okay.
you made her shake her bra.
I didn't make her do that.
No,
She
no,
did
no,
that
no,
all
no.
on her own.
I have nothing against what you're doing.
But you're out here trying to record us and trying to act like you know the laws. Shh. What did I just say about interrupting me, bud? Am I letting you talk when you talk? Let me talk. Let me explain things, okay? You're over here trying to act like, you know, you're one of them guys that want to quote the laws of the cops and act like you know everything and act like all this. I committed federal felony. There's no such thing. You don't even know what you're talking about, bud.
This only shows that Officer Casey has no understanding of the law. He just knows how to exploit his authority.
I've done nothing wrong. I'm well within my rights to do my job. Like I said, you're over here interfering with my stop because now I see you over here. I see something, a red light flashing at us occasionally. I don't know if that's a laser. I don't know what that is. There was some sort of red light coming off of your phone. I saw it several times. That's what caught my attention over here,
First
okay?
time I've ever seen it.
That's what caught my attention over here. So therefore, you are now interfering with my stop because now I have to take my attention off of this stop to watch you and see what you're doing. To make sure that you're not sitting over here with a weapon that's going to hurt me or my partner or the people that we have stopped over here. I don't know you. I don't know what you're doing over here. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, what you're saying makes sense. I don't agree.
It doesn't matter if you agree or not. Okay? That's what you're doing.
This cop is the exact reason why the police never learned. When Officer Casey couldn't find anything to charge him with, he started making up wild stories, like who even has a mobile with a red flash.
Now, I can seize this phone if I want to, get a search warrant, and search it for any evidence pertaining to my traffic stop if you would like me to do so. Then I would suggest,
You wouldn't find me because I should.
it doesn't matter. It's still on your phone somewhere, somehow.
No, that's not how it works. I understand.
It is how it works. Okay? I would suggest you get back in your vehicle, let us do our job. We have more than enough officers over here. What's that?
I had no intention of interfering.
But that's what you were doing.
In your opinion,
No, it's not my opinion. That is, by statute, what you were doing. You took my attention off of my traffic stop. I now had to take my attention and turn it towards you, which is interfering with what I'm doing over there.
the reason
I
you
would
disagree-
suggest you get, I don't care what you agree with or disagree with, I would suggest you get in your vehicle, bud. Have a good night.
Officer Casey crossed the line, threatening to search Matthew and confiscating his phone, even though he was the victim in this situation. Now, this only raises one question. What kind of justice is this cop enforcing?
More than enough officers over here didn't know what we're doing.
And I wasn't trying to interfere.
But-
I wasn't on
but
her
you
side.
were.
I wasn't on
But
their
you were.
side. Just watching.
But you were. That's what you're failing to understand here, bud.
And my reasonable opinion, I'll let you know, is that what you just did was illegal.
What?
I'm not going to do anything against you.
What was illegal?
Unlawful detention, unlawful seizure, violation of First Amendment rights. Supreme
First
Court's-
Amendment
Yes,
rights?
sir.
How
First
did I?
Freedom of the press.
No.
You seized my phone.
Yeah.
You illegally detained me. You illegally
No, I
detained
didn't
me.
illegally detain you.
You have no RAS of a crime.
No what?
The Supreme Court's already ruled that obstruction, interference.
It's a crime here in the city of Peabody.
I'd have to be close to you.
No,
and
you
actually
don't.
present a physical
No.
threat for it to actually
Nope.
happen.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
it is.
Despite the officer blatantly violating his First and Fourth Amendment rights, Matthew remained incredibly cordial and never even raised his voice at the tyrant, who was absolutely fuming.
And even
You
if-
realize the distance a rifle could shoot?
yes, but
Yeah.
guess what?
Therefore, so I don't
Isn't
listen.
this a constitutional parent state?
It doesn't matter. If you
So-
have a weapon
no,
pointed
I'm
at me, that's
just-
not legal.
Just
That is not legal. If you have a weapon pointed at me,
As you
that
saw
is
cell
not
phone,
legal.
You don't have any RAS.
Did I pat you down? I don't know if you got anything on you.
I know. But on the other hand, it would be illegal for me to do that. I believe you guys just went constitutional carry.
Yeah, we can open carry in this state. You're absolutely right.
So
But
if
having
I
a
had
weapon
been
pointed at me is
one
two
of
different
those
things.
First Amendment guys is what you're talking about.
No.
And I've been standing here with a rifle on my back. It would have been illegal for you to detain me then too, unless I actually had him unsworn.
I never detained you.
You seized my property, sir.
I held on to your phone while I conducted our business.
You seized my property.
That has nothing to. You could have turned around and walked away.
This officer is completely out of line, making no sense whatsoever, while trying to intimidate a law-abiding citizen. His only crime was standing up for his rights.
Could have turned around and walked
Said
away.
If I didn't give you ID, you
Nope.
were under arrest.
Nope.
said
You
that
could have turned around and walked away.
You said if your body came.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
If I
Have a
stand
good night.
here, are you going to arrest me?
Bye.
I'm just asking a question. If I still stand here, are you going to
I'm
arrest me?
saying goodbye to you.
If I stand here, are you going to arrest me?
If you start recording us again and interfering with my stop, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to seize your phone and I'm going to arrest you for interfering once again with my stop. So I would suggest, yeah, it's right here, bud.
That's on me. Thanks.
Have a good night.
Matthew was let go, but he soon filed a civil rights lawsuit against Officer Casey and the city. Just a few days later, the police department fired Officer Casey, and the city decided to settle with him for $75,000. Now, while this officer got the ending he deserved, this next chief was humiliated even more badly.
Is your camera on?
It is.
I'm the police chief in Tampa.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm hoping that you'll just let us go tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll say,
Tampa Police Chief May O'Connor was pulled over by a Pinellas County deputy for using a golf cart without a license plate. But instead of taking responsibility, she attempted to exploit her authority, completely unaware of how badly it would backfire.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Good. I'm Deputy Jacoby of the Sheriff's Office. Stopped you because you driving tag or unregistered vehicle with no tag on it on the roadway.
Yeah, we went to the club. It was closed, so we went over and picked up some.
Is your camera on?
It is.
I'm the police chief in Tampa.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
I'm hoping that you'll just let us go tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll say, now that you say you look familiar, so.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Okay. So, all right, folks. Well, have a good night. Staying over here in East Lake Woodlands?
We live in East Lake Woodlands.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, it's nice to meet you.
It is downright disgraceful how she abused her badge just to dodge a simple ticket. But wait, it doesn't stop there. She keeps digging herself deeper.
So, I'm Deputy Jacoby.
Okay.
Same here, my friend.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
All right,
Sorry
take care.
to bother you.
All right, no worries, no worries. Like I say, we have a lot of problem with the golf carting around here. You know, everybody gets
No, we
out.
don't normally come out.
We
but
never
the club
come
was
out.
closed,
We
so we
never,
saw we went up
never.
to the Greek place to get some food.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Then we'll take care. And it was nice meeting you.
All right.
Oh, all right.
You ever need anything, call me.
Okay.
Serious.
All right. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for yours.
Thank you.
So, take care.
All right.
Take care.
Thank you.
Have a good night, folks.
Following this startling event, Chief Connor was subjected to intense criticism, which then led to her resignation. Here is what the mayor had to say about her sudden decision.
I don't know if betrayal is the word, but disappointment. I think that she was a good choice, and I provide those second chances. You can never know what decisions individuals are going to make down the road, and clearly she made a very poor decision. Ensure that the community is involved, that city council, that everyone has the ability to meet the candidates as we did before.
Integrity and ethics, and what happened here is a constant reminder of the professionals and ethics that they have to maintain.
The chief issued an apology for her actions, but let's be real, it is a very shameful way for her career to end. This chief lost her job, and this next drunk officer had a similar ending for breaking the law.
12, 13, 14.
You can stop.
Perfect.
In January of 2021, a Gainesville police officer responded to what appeared to be a typical accident report and learned that Corporal Scott Bertzik, a fellow officer, caused the collision. However, after speaking with him for a few minutes, it became evident that this was no typical mishap.
Yeah, reached out for my lighter, slammed into his ass.
Cool.
No, not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do an information
No, he
exchange?
does. Now I found it. You know, it's just information exchange. Now I found it.
Alright. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
No, your airbag went off. Your car's fucked up.
Oh, no, absolutely. Which I just finally have fucking fixed.
That sucks. Police Neil's off. He can come give you a ride.
Bertzik was clearly not in the right state of mind. He struck a car that was stopped at a red light with such force that it flipped over and fell to the other side of the road.
Really cut and dry. So if you want to just go through insurance, you can. If you want a full-fledged report, we can do that. However you want to go about it.
How long will the report take? A long time?
It usually takes about 15 to 20 minutes for me to get the driver's exchange done.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Okay. Can I get your driver's license and if you have your registration as well? So a couple things. One, do you mind giving me like a couple feet? One, because I like personal space, and two, because cigarette smoke really, it tears me up a little bit.
Stephen Gardner had just been hit. As he gathered his documents, the officer then approached another officer who was unaware of what had happened. This is where the situation was about to take a shocking turn.
You know you can't smoke right now.
Why?
You can't consume anything.
Why?
Because if I'm going to do a DUI investigation, it impedes it, so you can't consume anything.
It's out there. I don't give a
I mean about this.
I'm not drunk. I'm fucking pissed and I'm tired. Fuck me. She did it. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck, man?
Bravo 23, yeah.
Birdsick showed no remorse and just wanted to get home and rest as if nothing had just happened. But his night was far from over. Officer Brooke had other plans, and as she began administering field sobriety tests, everything was going to change forever.
While walking, watch your feet at all times, keep your arms at your side, and count your steps out loud. Once you begin, do not stop until the test is completed. Do you understand the instructions? You may begin the test.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Do you want to finish?
Even though the officer was aware that he was drunk, she had to follow protocol. When it came to the walk and turn test, things only went from bad to worse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Birdie. Don't walk away.
Reality finally hit Corporal Birdsick when he was escorted to the police station and faced the consequences that he never saw coming.
2007, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014.
You can stop.
Perfect.
So at this time, I'm asking you to come with me to the station to provide a breath sample. You've been compliant. Can I at least cuff you in the front?
After being dragged to the police station, Birdsick was placed in jail to sober up and had his blood taken.
I'm very sorry. They put you in this position. You have no idea.
Corporal Birdsick was only given a 6-month license suspension and 50 hours of community service as punishment for his DUI and property damage charges. The city did compensate the victim $8,000, but the biggest surprise? Birdsick wasn't fired and continues to serve as a corporal. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. These cases prove that some officers think they can manipulate the law, but in the end, they only humiliated themselves. The corrupt tyrants who got exposed were rightfully removed from their jobs, facing the karma that they deserve. Now, if you agree, please support us by liking this video. Also, if you enjoyed the video, watch the moments where these corrupt cops were held accountable by the police.
What is your opinion on officers, law enforcement officers' ability to break the law and not be held accountable to it?